Okay, it's the end of April, another project pan update, so let's begin. Let's first start with this primer, and you can see the gap in the progress. From January to March, my progress was very little, but now in April, it jumped a little bit, and that's because I am now working in the office. I go to the office now a few days a week, so I always wear this. And I included this primer in the beginning of January because I wasn't really into primers. I just wanted to get rid of this because primers for me before wasn't really a necessity. But upon using this, I noticed my makeup having a longer wear. And I love it so much that I already bought the full size of this one. So I love it. The progress could have been more, but I only wear this here and here because this is where I need the foundation to last longer. On the other parts of my face, it's okay. They're not really that problematic. But here, I have a lot of acne scars. And then with the mask, it just melts the foundation. So I need the primer in these areas. But I'm not really in a rush to use this up because, as I mentioned, I love it. I already bought the full price. So there's really no rush for me to use it up because I love it. Then foundation, pretty fresh. This was brand new when I rolled this in. So there's still no mark. I could have marked it here, but I didn't even bother because I realized that focusing on just one foundation isn't really good for me because number one, almost all of my foundations are full because they're all new. So if I just focus one foundation for a year, that will just, even though I rotate through all of my foundations, that will just still lessen the usage that I could have with my other foundations, which I also love. And second, it doesn't make sense to pan a full-sized foundation. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna be including a rolling foundation within this project pan. So my rule will be every 10 uses, I'm gonna roll out a foundation and roll in another one. This one, I've definitely used this more than 10 times. So I'm rolling this out and I'm gonna replace it with another foundation, which is this one. This is the L'Oreal True Match Nude Tinted Serum. This is new. I only got this year. I only opened it in February. So it's very new. So if I'm gonna focus on just this one, this will get used a little bit, but not as much as I want to. And it will just go old. So rather than have my foundations go old, I'm just gonna do a mini rotation within this project. So I'm rolling this out and I'm gonna be bringing in this one. I will try to mark it down just so that we will see how much progress I get after 10 uses. So I kind of mixed the foundation already. So I don't know where I am, but I've been using this foundation every time I go to work because right now in the Philippines it's summer and this one is very glowy, which I like, but it can be a little bit very, very, very greasy throughout the day, especially now that in the summer it's very humid, I'm very sweaty, so it doesn't really work for me right now. So again, it's another reason for me to roll out that moisturizer and roll in another foundation. So for now, I'm gonna use this one. My goal is to use it for 10 times. And then after that, I'm gonna roll in another one. I'm just gonna do a marking later on. And then for my two eyeshadow crayons, unfortunately for Camel, I kind of forgot where it was. I kind of lost it in my bags. So I wasn't able to use it. I was only able to use it about 3 times. So there's really no progress to even mark. So it stays like this. In comparison, For the shade Teddy, the progress is very consistent. I'm not gonna be able to really show the eyeshadow because it's broken. It kind of leans a little bit, so it's not an accurate description of the progress, but it's close. So this is my progress for this eye crayon. And then moving on to the eyebrow, Dipbrow. This is probably one of the things that I'm very excited for. This is now my Dipbrow. There's still a lot of product on the sides, but I can see myself using this up next month. And that's because I had a lot of progress this recent months, this past 2 months with this Dipbrow, because I noticed that the formula is already drier than usual. So now I use more of the product because before just one dip of the brush was enough to fill all of my one brow, but now since it's drier, it's the pigment or the brow no longer applies smoothly. So every time, after every 2 strokes of the brush, I have to dip in again to get more product. So I've made a lot of progress on this one. Moving on to the pencils. For the eyeliner, it's doing well. It's a consistent progress. So this is the eyeliner. You can see the progress from April to March, March to February. It's quite the same because I always use this eyeliner during online classes, just so that just to define my eyes a little bit, so that it won't be so obvious that I just woke up. So I always use this eyeliner, but only during classes in the house because this one smudges and it's very hot right now in the Philippines, as I mentioned. So if I use this throughout the day, it will just smudge all over my eyes. In comparison, this lip liner, not a lot of progress. It's this one. Because I haven't really worn a lot of eyeshadows this month because it's very hot. How many times do I have to mention that it's very hot right now in the Philippines? So this one, I always use this when I'm wearing a nude lipstick, and I wear a nude lipstick when I have eye makeup. And since I haven't worn a lot of eye makeup recently, I just focus on my lips. And with that, I don't wear nude, so I haven't really worn a lot of this one. Now, let's go for the exciting updates. Well, except for my highlighter. Highlighter, as usual, no progress. The dip is getting deeper. Like you can see, hope you can see. Like the dip in here is getting deeper, but I'm not sure. I can't even say if I'm gonna be able to hit pan on it next month because I just haven't really worn highlighter that much. Because number one, I'm just over highlighters. And second, I'm already oily, and then this is the 4th time I'm gonna mention it. It's very hot right now in the Philippines. Oily and sweat and highlighter, they don't really go together. So I haven't really worn highlighter except for when I am filming. So that is it. And also I can't even pack this on when I'm filming because it will leave like a dark hue to my cheeks. So I can't really build this up. I just need like a dip of a small brush, and that's it. That's how I use highlighter. I don't use highlighter on my inner corners, nor here, nor here. Just on the top of my cheekbones. And that's only if I remember it, because highlighter isn't really necessary for me. And then if I'm wearing a liquid or a cream blush, that's enough glow for me, for my face. So sometimes I don't even wear this one. There's a dip, but I can't promise that I'll be able to use it up or hit pan on it next month, but I will try. I want to hit pan on this already because I want to focus more on my Becca Champagne Pop. I want to roll that in again and once and for all use it up or declutter it if I'm not gonna be able to use it up this year. Now, let's move on to the exciting updates. I have two blushes, and if I only had one blush in this rotation, I probably could have emptied this already, but I have two. Let's first start with this Maybelline Cheek Hit. The progress is consistent. The product is already full. There's no air, so the jump and the progress is just pure on product. There's no air to help me with the progress. So if I'm gonna continue using this as much as I did this month and last month, I can use it up by next month. I really just have to focus on this. And also this one, I also have a lot of progress. This is the Juicy Pang blusher in CR02. Yeah, I have a lot more progress on this one compared to my previous updates, and that's because I have just really been into blushes this summer. So there. And then also it's very warm, and I've been wearing a lot more warm tones this month because I don't know, with summer I just wear warmer clothes, so this one just matches my clothes like right now. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to use it up next month because I need to focus on just one so that I'll be able to empty one. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna focus on, if it's this one or this one, but I want to focus on one just so that I can roll out one. And then bronzers. This one is the second pan or the second depotted pan of my milk makeup bronzer. My milk makeup bronzer package broke, so I had to depot it, and it did fit in just one container, so the rest I put in here. And you can see the progress from last month to now. I've used it quite a bit. I always use this when filming and going to work. I love this product. I just wish the packaging was better, but it's going. This is the last item. I promise I will really try to use it up, and I'm probably gonna be able to use it up. This is my Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. I rolled this in February. This has been the oldest product apart from my Becca Champagne Pop. This is the oldest product in my collection. This has been in a lot of project pans, and now it looks like this. I was trying to use it up this month, but I just had to do this update already and accept the fact that I won't be able to empty it this month, but definitely by May I'll be able to use it up. That's gonna end this update. Not a lot of things happening, no empties this round, but it's just one of those updates where nothing's gonna happen, but you know that something's happening on the next update, especially since I have 3 products waiting to be used up. We'll just have to wait and see if I'll be able to empty it actually next month. So I have the bronzer, I have the dip brow, and I also have the one blush. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.